Okay, so we do our classic relaxed posture, feet, toes grip into the ground, slight bend in the knees, hips are forward, and just feel everything that's going on in your body, in your mind, and usually there's some sort of agitation. Just breathe it out. And just be aware of it all at once, the whole body. And if you can feel the field, as if there's a field around you, just breathe, things store in that field. And then slowly breathe in, drawing in the abdomen, drawing up the diaphragm. Slowly breathe out, pushing down to the abdomen. And consciously relax deeply. So they say if you are relaxed, like internally relaxed, you have got a big part of Qigong already. So we always have this pause to tune in, feel all around you, breathing slow in, just forgetting the day for a moment and breathing out. And then we're just going to swing the arms a little bit, loosen up the arms and the body, get the chi flowing. And then let's do the full twist where we turn, look at the raised back heel. Turn, look at the raised back heel. So we do turn, lift up the heel. Turn, look. Okay, and relax. So we want to open up the sides where the intercostal muscles are, so we just bend to one side, breathe in, and breathe out. And just relax and breathe in, and breathe out. And then the other side. Breathing in, and breathing out. Now I'd like to do a little bit of the hip movement. So think of left, forward, right, back, and then kind of round it, isolating only the hips. So try not to move the upper body so much as just moving the hip. So we open up the frozen gate. And then the other direction. Good. And now just lift up the heel and turn the ankle a little. So chi blockages happen in the joints and limbs. So particularly where the joints are, we have to keep them open, other foot. And so these little loosening exercises do wonders for you. And I think there was one of my teachers told me there was 3 pages written about the benefits of doing this. Wow. You know, because a lot of times we don't think how important the feet are because of the meridians. If you're on a carpet, you can smash your toes in and turn it, and then you get all the points there too. And one teacher told me that there are 2,000 points on the feet, not necessarily documented. So I don't know how many points there actually are, but I know there's a lot of meridians and there's a lot of, reflexology we know stimulates those points. So moving our feet around is done a lot in Qigong. Now let's move the arms. We're going to scoop. Now we want to stimulate the fingers. So it's like one finger at a time and really stretch it. And then they curl up into this bird's tail. here, and then we push the elbow up. And then index, middle, ring, pinky, and then scoop. Breathe in and breathe out. This is called elbows to the sky. Okay, now let's do the other arm. One finger at a time. Raise the elbow. And start with the pinky, the ring, the middle, index, the thumb, and the elbow up. That little extra push, we don't usually move the arm up that way. So our hand pushing it up stretches a little farther. You don't want to strain, but just a little stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. And relax. All right, let's hold the hands now. Bend down. Swimming like a butterfly, turn and rise up. Here, backhanded sweeping. Rotate at the elbow. Pulling that through. Breathing in and breathing out. Now forward, breathe in, and breathe out. So it turns, and it's like it's sweeping. Breathing in. As you rise, breathe in. As you sink, breathe out. And relax. Okay. Dredge the sides of the legs down, breathe out, make a sound, release all that. Good. And then the inner legs. Hips forward, breathing in. So typically the arms, this is called elbows to the sky. Shoulder width, so about here, and the fingers point in, so you're holding the chi in like a ball, then it dives. The hands are moving it through the body. Then the hands move it around the belt route, Tai Mai. Then down the sides of the yang leg meridians. Make a sound. Sweep the ground. That actually picks up the earth chi. Hips forward, back of the hands. Good. And then dive down. And around the waist. Sides of the buttocks, down the sides of the outer legs. Then the inner legs, which are the yin meridians. Hips forward. Good. Now, like you're really diving through the body as it goes down this backhanded way and around this belt round, down the sides of the legs. Okay, and one more. Good. Dive down and just put the hands, store the chi. So when you do the Qigong movements, the chi starts to flow. It's moving through your hands, so you have this moment here where you put the hands together and it stores the chi there after you've magnetized it. That's the theory. And there are 2 points here. Buddha palm points, you're kind of putting them over each other, and that's where chi goes in and out. And so you're putting it right there where it stores. This is the storage center, Dantian, you might call it. So let's do 2 hands hold the sky now. We bend a little bit wider than shoulders, bend the knees, and the arms come up and then come together. Fingers interlace, come off the heels and up and then down. And then it scoops around, forward, backward, pulling the chi through. Clap, interlace, up and down. So, you're off your heels for a moment while you're looking up. Training your balance, working on your feet a little bit. Breathing in, breathing out. As it comes down, scoops under and through and around. Good. And up. Okay. And then just relax. So let's paint the fence. So they call it painting because the hands come down like this. And I think, you might have seen in Karate Kid where they were doing, the move it comes down, it comes up. That's like drawing the chi, and then it comes down. Now, as it comes down, we bend down and the hands swing back. As we start to rise, the hands turn here, okay, here, and then they come straight up. And the heels stay on the ground. And then, kind of like a mime, straight down, then back. So breathe in, breathe out. This one's done kind of fast because it stretches the spine. And relax. Holding the teacup, just like swimming like a butterfly. It comes back here, and it comes around with just one arm. Around, here, turning, over the head, and back. Now forward. The palm is up, facing up as much as possible the whole time. Of course, you don't want to overstrain, but you try to keep the palm facing up. So you get this turning in the wrist, turning in the ligaments and joints so that the chi opens up. Because you don't open the ligaments and joints and muscles in this way, typically. So it's good to do this reverse tendon changing movement to get that stimulation. And then the other way. So the way I understand it is that when you pull on the body in certain ways, it pulls on the meridians.